welcome to another weekly vlog. I was just trying to do that with my hair because my hair's a bit crazy. I've been having a rough time still with fibro, very up and down. This morning, very down so far. It's still this hot weather, hot humid weather. Don't think I want to take the doggies for a walk today, but I will get them in the pool later on, maybe even twice. I might take them in myself and then wait, and then possibly go in again when Kevin comes home. We will see. But they've been swimming the last couple of days and it's been in the evening, so I don't feel too bad for them not to have a walk this morning. Obviously it'd be great if I was up to it, but pretty achy. Already got to change my arm holding the phone. So we'll see how things go. I'm still drinking tea and hoping to feel better, but I am going to hang out my washing. It is ready now, so I'm going to go get that hung out. Then I'll consider how I'm feeling, but not looking too likely. I'm just editing last week's weekly video. Last week was very much the same, I think. Hopefully this week might be not so up and down with fibro, but that's February. My worst month of the year, I think. And the year I deal with, the time of year I deal most with fibro pain. It's also the 6 month mark since I had a ketamine infusion, which I used to go every 6 months and get another one. The last 2, I've managed to stretch it out to 9 months, and I'm hoping once we get past February, I can continue to stretch it out for at least another couple of months, because I really don't like having to go into hospital for a week at a time and being with my family and the puppies, and Kevin just kind of loses the plot when I'm not here. He doesn't cope very well. So the house tends to fall apart. Oh dear. So we'll see. Every time I hope that I don't have to have any more, but I still have, at this stage, I'm still having them. See what happens. So yeah, had a really nice weekend, which I did vlog. Went swimming every day, which is lovely. So nice to get in the pool, and really good for Code to get that swimming exercise. And yeah, it's been nice. We still haven't gone back to the jumping in for balls and stuff yet. We're still keeping it low key, and Coda is very happy to swim up and down the pool to us for either for treats or even just because we call him. I even had a race up the pool with him yesterday, which was fun. Yeah, so it's been really nice. But Kevin's back to work today. Again, it's that weekly reset day, so I don't try and get a lot done on Mondays. Make some dinner for the puppies, deal with the washing, tidy up a bit, see what's what I need to. I've got a rock melon and a pineapple that really should be cut up. I bought too much fruit last week and I haven't eaten it. I don't know why. I've had a mango every day in my salad, but Kevin doesn't seem to be eating much fruit on the weekends. I don't know, maybe we're just over summer fruit at the moment, and he's given him an orange a few days and he's enjoyed that, but so maybe he's been getting sick of the berries, but he's got berries today. But I bought grapes last week, we haven't touched them. I don't know what's happened. I sent him grapes a few times for work and they've come home at the end of the day. I think, I don't know. My problem is I don't like cold fruit, so if I want to have grapes or berries, I've got to get them out the fridge, let them sort of warm up a little bit before I'll eat them. So that's my issue with fruit that's in the fridge, but it needs to be stored in there. All right, I don't want to rave on too much to start this video, but just wanted to let you know how today was faring so far. means it's time for a weekly reset. Well, I'm not sure I'm really feeling in the mood to cook, but I'm in the kitchen. I'm getting us out on dinner. Sorry about the music. And then while I'm cooking dinner, I thought I'd do a bit of other prep. I'll see what I need to do. Cockroach. It's outside. I can't get it. It must be alive. I must have seen it move. Now they're going mad. Chewy does like to play with cockroaches. There he springs until he squishes, like rolls on them and kills them. And he's gonna crisp when they die. report. I'm actually feeling a lot better this afternoon. So I've actually just done my lunch now. I've done my potato and mango salad, but I've tidied up the kitchen, finished off the dog's dinner, dished out some watermelon for myself for tonight, and I'll just show you, but it's fairly tidy. I've got a cup of tea still waiting. Still got more things to do if I feel up to it, but I also want to scan some more layouts and work on my puzzle because I haven't done that for a number of days. But yeah, I'm feeling good about things. I was doing my menu plan for the week when I was having a rest up before. So there's the kitchen. It's not too bad. I had a cup of tea. That's my watermelon. Cover it up because it's got a few little fruit flies around. You might have just seen one go past. That's Chewy's medication. I kept forgetting to do. Oh, I only forgotten once his ear one. The due dates, if I get around to making my bliss balls, and yeah, I've left that out because I'm using that big tub at the moment. That one needs emptied. Obviously, just use the air fryer. Dog's dinner's done. Our dinner's done, and feeling quite pleased with myself. I was going to show you the fridge. The full fridge is chocolate blocks again because I've been back into my, well, I've always done the food prep, but I've been trying to take care of things a bit better. Like I've washed the strawberries. I haven't washed the other berries. They get washed as they are required, but they seem to be keeping really well in those glass jars, so that's good. Got my watermelon all cut up. It seems to last well in these, one of these ones, Systema ones. I know they've got a hodgepodge of things because they've got my little glass jars. I've got bigger glass jars, but I do find things keep really well in them. But also I want to use what the other ones. I had lettuce and that one's got some broccoli in it. Who knows, eventually I might change over to all glass. I might try storing some different things in the glass and see how it goes. I've also got my rock melon. That was a beautiful rock melon. I had that bowl that you saw me dish out. And I've got pineapple to use up. I've been overbuying for the dog's vegetables, so I've got to try and remember not to buy as many. I've still got 2 broccolis back there and a bag of carrots, because just having 2 of them and the 2 smaller ones, they're not getting through it as quickly. Oh, and I've got some grapes back there. So I've been trying to put like fruit here. Kevin's lunch stuff up there, but the fruit's overtaken, and I've got beetroot there as well. So nothing's perfect. And then, I don't know, some bits and pieces there, like extras. Guacamole, an extra hummus behind him. That's an extra cheese, which I think. Oh, okay. Now that cheese should have gone out in the other fridge because that one's nearly full. So I've got my vegetables here. This is supposed to be like Christy's section here. I've got overflow of vegetables and the dog's dinner there, and overflow of vegetables here. So yeah, still very full drawers. I won't need to get vegetables certainly, and probably fruit till much later in the week. Oh, and also empty the dishwasher as well, which is something I don't normally do. Chris is, I don't know, she must be having a bit of a challenge day mentally. She was, yeah, anyway, she wasn't going to do the dishwasher. She asked if I could do it. And I said, well, isn't your support worker coming this afternoon? Because she was supposed to be. So that's the ideal thing. That's what they're there for, to do things that she can't. But the support worker's grandmother's in hospital or something, so she's not coming today. So I've done the dishwasher anyway. I just would have done it earlier because it's great having the job done for me, but it will be better when we move because I will just do it in amongst my cups of teas in the morning, and therefore it will be done early, and then we can just start packing it straight away. So it kind of will be good. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have my nice big bowl of salad now. I just finished editing the weekly video. Just finishing off my lunch with some helpers. You help Mummy with her lunch, don't you? You are too cute for words. Goodness me, too cute. So I think now that that's done, I'm going to go and work on scanning some layouts and do my jigsaw. And then we'll see if I've got time to do my almond milk. Actually, I just don't know how well the almonds are soaked. I might have to leave them to tomorrow. Okay, that's where I'm up to. This one seems to know that it's time for a swim. How does he know that? Or is it past dinner time? Past dinner time, but Kevin's going to be home late. So we will go for a swim and then we'll have some dinner after. How about that? So Cameron was a bit late home from work. I'll get it in a minute. So I've made up the almond milk, and then I made up 6 overnight oats. That used up all the milk that I had. These don't really stack. I need to get some nice stacking ones. But I only had his other one of those work ones. He's back now, he's home, but he took a toy with fruit in it today. Well, I gave it to him with fruit, so. Anyway, I'm going to try and fit all them in the fridge now. So I can find some room. Challenging, I think that will be. Again. Are you excited, Chew? That was very cute. Do we know what that means? When it's the only time Chewy howls. My goodness, that's the bestest howling you've ever done. Are you excited? Are you happy? He's happy because we are going on a walk. Makes for a happy Kenai. Do most stay-at-home mums or dads, wives, husbands, people, stay-at-home people, let's say, anyone who stays at home, do most of you spend most of your time in the kitchen? I know I've got to clean, but besides that, I feel like I'm always in the kitchen. Anyway, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm going to make some bliss balls and banana muffins and finish off the dog's dinner. I think that's all I'm going to do at this stage anyway. Feeling better than I did. I was just thinking a bit sore and tired after the walk. It's taken a while to recover. Still a little bit fibro sore. Not so bad though. Definitely capable of getting a little bit of work done in the kitchen. And yeah, just trying to use up things and work out what I need to buy this week and what I'm making this week. I think tonight I've got some leftover pasta, so I'll have that either cold as a salad or I can heat it up. I might even heat it up, I think. And then, yeah, I'm just sort of working out what I'm doing. I think I've got some patty things that Bought them the other day, but because I bought them online, I got two different ones. One they used by dates well into March, and the other one was like today. So I need to use them today. But then I'll cook them both in the air fryer. Kevin might even have one for lunch tomorrow. And I'll probably make a wrap for lunch, I think, today, which kind of works out because we're getting a bit low on salad supplies. but it's just got the patty in it and then salad stuff. It just looks, I think I had a lot of red cabbage or purple cabbage. And I'm going to enjoy that. I'll either watch YouTube or I might start working on my photo book. Maybe YouTube while I'm eating. Then I start on my photo book. I've got to start working on those. Do my scanning, jigsaw. Hopefully soon the puppies when Kevin comes home. Hopefully be home on time today so we can do that. Well, I've made a start on the USA photo book. Just done Vegas. Now I'm going to go and scan some more layout and work on my jigsaw for a little bit. To check in. Kitchen's pretty good. Book that I ordered came in today. I've still got my meal on. I'm just about to eat. Done the washing up. That really went through the dishwasher. About to put that away. Tea for Kevin and myself. Along he's tied up. I'm not going to clean now because Kevin is home and it's 5:20. But I've got all the scanning done that I wanted, and made some progress on my puzzle. It's nearly finished, so next time I should finish it tomorrow, hopefully. As you just saw, I just took the doggies on a little walk, mainly because I've already had my shower. Because of the rain, I wasn't going to take them. It's been raining on and off all morning. And then I was in the shower and thought, maybe I could just take them on a short little sniff walk. I'd kind of forgotten about doing that. That's all we're doing when we were building code of strength up before. So it's not really so exercise for me, but for the puppies. So we just did that. I did film, you might have seen it. But I'm looking at the wrong spot because I've turned the camera around. Sorry, I'm looking at a recording button instead of you guys. So yeah, where was I don't know. Anyway, they've had a little walk. This is confusing me now. I've trained myself to look one way and I've cramped my phone's around the other way. So yes, I'm gonna have my breakfast now. I've got it already here. Oats with some, I think that's the last of the raspberries actually. So don't have much on top tomorrow. But there's some frozen, so maybe I can get some out of the freezer. Some frozen berries. Anyway, I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna try and get in the kitchen and get some cleaning and organizing done. Hasn't been done in so long. Like I've just cleaned the bench before, you know, it gets done fairly regularly. Definitely it's done again, but like all my drawers are just got crumbs in them and whatnot. So, and Thea and Dan are coming down a week or 2 weeks. I've lost track of time. I think 2 weeks time. Or no, probably about a week's time. Just before Athena's birthday. So I want to try and go through everything again and see if there's anything else that I want to get rid of that they might want, or say we'll find a home for, or we'll donate. That's what we're trying to work on the scrapbook album, same reason. But yeah, I'm trying to get through the kitchen again. I don't know, there's a lot in the kitchen, but I'm sure we can find some things. Or at least maybe move some things into a maybe cupboard in the garage and see what happens after that. But yeah, that's my plan. I started not to feel great on the I started not to feel good on the walk back up the hill. My tummy was a bit funny, so hopefully that settles and I don't have any issues because my fibro's not too bad today. It's okay. And I would like to get some stuff done. We will get some stuff done because I can sit and clean out cupboards if I need to. Anyway, that's the plan. I've still got leftovers for dinner, so I don't start making any dinner tonight. So, walk the dogs. I've got no excuses besides terrible fibro pain, but no other excuses not to get in and get some cleaning and decluttering done. I'm up and ready to do some work. I'm not sure why that cupboard door is open. So what I thought, because I tend to forget to show you things, I'll take you around, show you how the kitchen is now, and then I can show you what I'm getting rid of and show you some cleaned out cupboards. So as you guys know, I've been working on decluttering this kitchen 7-8 years now, long time. So it's gradually getting less and less. Still got things that I won't be taking to the new house, like that pot, but I will have an empty shelf, so I can just leave it there for now. The rest is kind of cleared out. Dog stuff's there. It does need a bit of a rearranging again. Good, they didn't notice I opened their cupboard. We have all our appliances in here. That could obviously use a clean up. We'll see how we go with that one. It's not urgent. Kevin keeps alcohol up here. We don't drink much, so we tend to have a well-stocked alcohol cupboard. And then down here is all my baking trays. There are probably some in there I can get rid of, I would imagine. So we'll have a look in there and a clean out. Up here is fine. I'd sell our medicines and stuff. I don't really need to do anything up there. The fridge I did last week, so it's still looking good. Looking nice. Gradually emptying out of fresh foods anyway. Pantry needs a lot of work. I haven't had any loving for a while. So definitely need to do something in there. It's a bigger job. I've got recipe books up here. Again, I've gradually been getting rid of some. I can probably pull a few more out of there, I would imagine. My recipe folders that I use are there. They're on the bench at the moment because I really need to get stuck in and sort them out and get them a bit better organised and take out the recipes I'm not using. I've got pots in there. It's grotty, as you can see. I won't be getting rid of any pots because I've already decluttered down to the minimum. So I just need to clean that out and clean this out as well. We've gradually reduced. I've now got three tablecloths. So I use that one at Christmas, that one all year round, and I love that one, so I haven't got rid of that. Kevin bought this different defrosting tray. It's never been used. And glasses, again, they're pretty right. Don't think I would do much in there. We haven't got much. Actually, I can probably get rid of my big aluminium one that don't think I'll be using. Maybe it could go in the van for a cold drink cup in the van, possibly. Okay. Here, looks nice and tidy. I saw someone do the same thing the other day. They organised with their lids on. They stand the things up. So I'm going to give that a go and see if that will work. Because when all our things are in here, we actually run out of room. But then sometimes it's quite empty because all the containers will be in the fridge. I have a lot of glass containers, I know. And then we have more plastic containers here. And then like servingware and stuff. I don't think I'll be getting rid of any of that. Probably not. And then we have plastic and more like food prep containers. Again, probably won't get rid of any of that. Some will go into our van. but I can clean out the cupboard. All my plates and whatnot. I don't think I'll be getting rid of any of that stuff because we do all use them for different things. So, though I did realise these bowls, because they're buried down there, don't really use anymore. When we move, I'll probably get rid of those. Christy uses them. She can have them. Because if I'm doing soup, I'll just put in one of these bowls. So we kind of use all of it here. I was using them for fruit, but they're obviously usually go in our buffet unit. We don't use our plates very often, but for toast and stuff, yes, we use the smaller ones, and occasionally we'll use the big ones for a meal. But if we have guests over, yes, they might be used. We're more bowl people. This cupboard, I don't think there's much to come out of that. Again, it's all been decluttered over the years, so it's very minimal, just what we need in here, but I can give it a clean out. And the same with that one. Don't think at this stage. Maybe when we move, that'll be more things come out of there. But for now, I'll probably keep everything. Corner cupboard is also pretty organised and down to sort of like bare basics. So I don't think I need to do anything in there. Again, needs a clean. So it's just a bag of like empty bottles and stuff. Maybe able to put that under here. See. I've got like dog food stuff there, salad dryer, our oil, so they're in the dark. Kevin bought, what did he buy? An ice cream maker, which is back there, never been used. I see a what's that called? For hot water or coffee or something back there. But that gang gets sometimes, you think I used to have like 3 of them at one stage. We're just down to 1 now. And then obviously the all used appliances, but the back of those is empty, I believe. Moving up, again, I won't be doing much in these cupboards. The canister has nothing in it. Maybe I could donate it, but it's a pretty colour. There are some things I'm still holding on to in case we need them at the new house or somewhere for them. Here, I just try to keep this stuff on the bench. I've just got the kettle and the coffee machine, knives, utensils and the chopping boards. The rest is not supposed to be here. Usually the dog bowls are here with their dinner in it. So, yeah. And then this is the tea and coffee cupboard, which I go through fairly regularly. It's just awkward being in the corner. Probably can't do too much in that today, but I might have a little look at that as well. And lastly, under the sink, which is tidy, but I do believe we'd be able to see our Fogo bin is too big. I like to leave it here, and we usually just use a little bag and in a thing. We never got given one of those when we're supposed to, so we just made our own, and that works because it fits into there, so it's in the bin. It's quite cool. So I did use that the other day because it was convenient, but I'm not going to leave it on the bench or anything. So yeah, see if I can push that back and maybe put the bag of empty bottles, which would be more convenient if we can get it under there. Even if I swap them, probably would make more sense. But yeah, that didn't really work. I'd hoped it would fit in, but it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But again, when I'm doing a big food prep session, it's good to get that out. So I need to find somewhere for it and then remember to use it. So anyway, just a bit of a tidy up. Looks like there's a bit of a clean as well, but that's pretty, again, it's been so decluttered over the years that it's not bad now. It's looking pretty good. So I'm going to start by doing a little clean up, and I might even do the benches because they won't get too dirty again, so I can get the benches done. And the fridge and stuff, I'll probably just do my usual clean. I've got some towels to fold and put away. I'll try and do that first, and then I'll get stuck in. Oh, I didn't show you the drawers. Okay, so it's in the bin drawer. Another drawer with my spices. The most commonly used appliances, medications are in there, things that we sort of are accessing quite a lot. I'll go through these and make sure they're sort of all in date, or things that I know there's some in here I don't really use much, but sometimes you need them, like this herbs de Provence. I always needed it for a recipe at some stage, but I don't know what the recipe was now. So who knows. Then we've got the lesser used utensils and kitchen gadgets. I try and reduce them. Kevin likes to buy more, so it's a constant. Like, he bought these egg things. He's never used them since he bought them. But you know, that's Kevin. Oh, I forgot we had that strawberry colour thing. I thought you just chop the tops off. Anyway, I'll go through that. Then in here, it's just like bags and stasher bags. The stasher bags, again, when they're all here, they're a bit of a... There's a bit too many of them to be here, but I don't know where else I could put them. And I've got these stand-up ones that don't really fit in very well. Alright, and then down the bottom, we're not going to touch today. Just my V-slicer, hand blender, and then bits and pieces. And in here is the what are they called? What are they called? Bulk food bags to get sent back to the place we get from. And then around here, I know this one needs cleaned out. Look at all them crumbs. So I'm going to clean that out. Kevin. Get through that. This one just needs a clean out. Not much to do in there, I don't think. This one's been gradually going down, and I've started putting like travel stuff like that. Really now will go into our van. I'll just take that out and put it in the van. And then these things will go in the van. And yeah, not much in that. And that's a dog bowl drawer, which could use a clean. And then over here we just have our big fry pan. I'm not sure whether we're going to keep that when we move, or we'll go to Christy because she does her French toast, and that's the only thing it gets used for at the moment. And I've got some paper bags and stuff in there. So that's a quick tour of the kitchen. I think I got everything. So now I'm just going to start by cleaning up, and then I'm not sure where I'm going to start. I'll get cleaned first, and then I'll decide where I'm going to start from. I don't really want to be here, so I'm going to put some music on to make the job a bit more enjoyable. I'm going to have to clean all the doors as well, aren't I? It's part of cleaning the kitchen and the skirting boards. Oh, fun. I'm actually seriously thinking of getting a cleaner and to do all the really hard bits and pieces. Get the house a bit more sorted and then try and keep on top of it. Because I just don't have the ability to do all the cleaning that needs done and the food prep. And looking after the puppies and looking after myself. done these drawers because I just need a little wipe out, and I've taken a few things out. Most of these containers are in the fridge. And, well, I didn't do a very good clean up, did I? There, I can see a big crumb. So I've just done a little clean up, tidy up in there as well. I did that drawer not long ago, so at the moment our freezer supplies are down low, so a lot of the containers are in here, so I can't get rid of too much. But I'll show you what I have taken out later on and explain why. Not too sure about the red container, but I use it if I make soup in the winter. So again, do I need to keep that for soup? But it's a bigger container than the other one, so it's a good soup container. We'll see. I guess we can see how we go. But yeah, I've got plastic stuff, and as I said, some will probably go into the motorhome or the minivan eventually. So I'm actually going to clean the front of this cupboard, trying to break that drawer up a bit too, and then I'm going to sit down and have a drink and a cool down, and then I'll come back and work on the next lot. But I might try and finish, besides the kickboard, finish this section, and then I'll come over to the next section. Okay, I did those drawers the last time. I might do those drawers this time. So yeah, I don't know that I'm going to get rid of anything. I'll have to have a think. Here thinking about it for quite some time. I don't really use these. I use the white serving dishes. boiling, or the water was boiling, I've gone ahead and done these cupboards too. So I haven't donated anything out of these ones. As I said, I've been working on them for a while. Kevin's lunch bag usually goes there. And then I've cleaned that. Things fall straight back in. So obviously I'm going to put my pots back in there, and that's done. Sorry, I've got a noisy breather just come to see me. It's after 2 o'clock. I better get myself some lunch. So I'm just going to have the other patty from yesterday. I'll just make the same lunch again. It was nice. I'll just heat it up. And I don't know, I got sidetracked again looking for a dress for Thee's wedding. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it's proving a bit problematic because obviously there's a colour scheme. Obviously, sort of the style that I kind of want myself. Don't think Thee's particularly worried for what style. It's just more the colours. And obviously I want a suitable material. Like, so I won't buy polyester. Trying to get, priority would be to get like a fair trade or an ethical dress if I can. And that's still where I'm looking at the moment. But if you, and obviously it's got to be plus size. So if any of you guys know, particularly in Australia, if any of you guys have got any recommendations of perhaps places I can look, I have searched and searched. I'll show you the colour scheme. It's kind of, this is one of the colours I'm actually wearing today. And like Thee doesn't even really want me to buy anything, but I haven't got anything in my wardrobe suitable, and I'd like to buy a new outfit. I did actually buy one that I thought might have been okay, but it's come already and it's way brighter than the photos indicate on the internet. It was half price. I'm going to keep it anyway. I'd already decided I'd keep it even if it wasn't suitable, because I wasn't really sure about it. But I thought it looked like a nice dress. It would be great for Hawaii. It's very light on, but it's definitely too bright for Thee's wedding. But it's a bit of a bargain because it was half price. And I had to go up. I had to buy, I think I might have mentioned this. Oh, sorry, Coda's being naughty. I had to buy a size larger than my usual size because I didn't have my usual size. I'm tired. I do not want to do more in this kitchen, but I'm going to have to get it back into shape. Anyway, I'll show you the colours, and then I'm going to get my lunch, and then I'll get back in here again this afternoon. So I've just been, working on my photo book for a little bit then. Coda! They've been very naughty, the dogs, today. Considering they went for a walk, I don't know why they're being so naughty. So these are the colours. Actually, the colour I'm wearing is not really one of those colours. It's more pinky. Mine's more orangey pinky. So, I mean, the colours that suit me, luckily enough, they're sort of colours, and besides that yellowy colour, they're sort of colours that I would buy. I'm really hoping my favourite designer, Saffron Road, will come out with something in the next couple of months, because I'm not having much luck. But unless they come with a sage green, which is possible, who knows. I'm hoping that something will come up with something. They'll come out with something, because I don't have anything in those colours. I've got a long sleeve dress in the green sagey colour, but it's long sleeve, and it's not as long as I want. So I kind of want like midi length, like or a maxi, and I want some like kind of a little sleeve on it rather than just a singlet dress. Just to cover my arms a little bit. I don't usually worry, but I think, wedding photos, I think I'd like my arms covered up a bit. But it's going to be summer. It's going to be hot. Well, it's not summer, but it's going to be hot up there. What's happening, Chewy? You've been good, boy. Oh my goodness, it's been crazy today. Just done the dogs' dinners. I think all I'm going to do now to finish up is this cupboard here, which shouldn't take too long. It's mainly needs a good clean. And I'll do the cupboards, and that's really all. And then I'm going to leave the island. Well, I'm going to leave the rest of it for tomorrow, basically. I've still got upper cupboards to do. It's going to take me so long. But anyway, we've got some stuff done. The doors look good. I can see the difference in the doors. It's amazing. Okay. Yep. I think I'll just finish off this because it's 20 to 4, so I'm tired. I've been doing stuff sitting down at least, but I'm going to go work on my jigsaw puzzle, I think, for a bit before Kevin gets home. There we go. It's my completed puzzle. I enjoyed doing that one.
Okay, so this is what
That's good.
Pole, isn't it?
But yeah, I just started on this puzzle at Pottery Shed. Got my borders and started to pull a few pieces out to work on next time. We'll get dinner now. Let's go get dinner. Move that fence over there. I can't remember if I shared with you, I've just moved stuff to move out of the kitchen over there. So at least my island's cleared off. This handsome boy, I just took out to trim their eye fluff, and I've trimmed his ears up. Hey Chewy, come back, we're going to try and see your ears. He looks really good. His ears might not end up in his dinner now. I don't know how they end up being so long. I look back at photos and they were a lot shorter. Like this, like a, Chewy, look at me. And stay still so we can actually see your ears. I'll have to try and show us your bum instead. We'll try and get you later. But some of his ears end up really, really long. I've taken quite a bit off. Chewy. Oh, it looks really good. Yeah, that's a much better, much more practical length for a dog who... Oh, look, it looks really cute. I can't believe what a difference it's made. Kino, hey, can you look at me, please? Show us your ears. Chewy. Oh, my goodness. I'll get him later. Good morning, everyone. Having a fibro morning again. I was hoping, since it seems to be alternating, that I'd be having a good day today, but not so far. I just got up and got myself dressed. Oh, how my hair's doing. It's just hot. I think I pulled up anyway. Kevin's just got back from running a few errands and picking up the groceries, so it's just from Woolworths, and we're getting our most of our fruit and veg from Harris Farm this afternoon. So obviously I've got to deal with that. See if we can do something in the kitchen. But that seems to be enough effort just getting up the stairs and back down at the moment. Oh God, I think I've done my eyebrows wonky. Do my eyebrows look wonky to you? Goodness. That was my effort today. I was putting some eyebrows on. I'm due to get them tinted. It's Wednesday, so I don't have to put them on myself. All right, I better go help Kev. No good news. I don't feel any better. Just the same, pretty much. Poor Kev's worse than I am today. He actually just feels that bad. He said it reminded him of when he had COVID, so he's taken a COVID test. It's showing negative. And he's kind of just going out at 3 months mark, which is supposed to give you good protection. So he doesn't really think he's got it, but I thought better do the right thing and take a test. So he's going to have a bath now. So I hope maybe he'll feel a bit better after that. It's awful seeing him so bad. Like he's had ongoing problems and we don't really know what's causing his pain issues. They're quite similar to my own, which I know seems crazy, but it also makes a lot of sense because we've been together since we were like 14. So most of our life we've been together. We've had eaten the same kind of food, had the same kind of lifestyle, lived in the same house, and been exposed to the same sort of environmental factors, I guess. So, and I really reckon that one day they're going to go, this is what's causing all these problems. And obviously we've been together and experience most of the same things, so it does kind of make sense to me anyway. Oh, sore arm. So he's got to have a bath. I'm just starting editing the weekly video. And yeah, I might move on to working on my photo book. I just felt like editing because now I'm not doing the Disney ones. I was missing it. So I thought, well, I'll just start the weekly one ahead of time and see. So you guys have to let me know whether you're still happy to have one long weekly video, or I could go maybe to doing two, or I don't want to do, I'm not going to do daily, but I'm sort of in the habit of filming most days now. So maybe I could do 2 videos, would cover a couple of days each. So that'd be sort of half an hour, 40 minutes long probably. So I'll see. It was when we did the vote last time, it was slightly more wanted the one longer vlog. So I don't think I'll do another vote for now. We'll just see. Let me know anyway let me know if you want me to change it, I guess, and we can see, have a look at that. But yeah, not a great day in this house today, that's for sure. I'm sort of thinking I've got my friend Leanne and Noel coming tomorrow, and I think, do I just cancel now? I'm sort of tempted to do that, or do I wait and see, or do I give Leanne a heads up that we might have to cancel in the morning? I mean, I think if it's just me, I just thought if I'm bad but not terribly bad, which I'm not, I could manage to have visitors, I wouldn't feel great, but we could just get takeaway, which is still a possibility. But Kevin is really, he's like lie down on the couch, and that bad, poor thing. Instead, if it was at work, it was a work day, he would definitely not be able to go to work. It's concerning for him. All right, oh no, Noah's going to get up, for I've got to go and either hang the washing out, put most of it in the dryer. I don't know what the weather's doing, because it wasn't supposed to rain and it already rained, so I don't trust the weather forecast at the moment, because that's happened a few times. It is Sunday now. I didn't vlog yesterday at all because I was having a very bad day, and I thought I'm not going to be doing anything, which I didn't. I can't remember what I did. I did take the doggies for a swim very late in the day. We ended up having to cancel our friends coming over for an early dinner because I was not having a good day. Still not any better today really, but I'm hoping I will feel a bit better at some stage. It's like day 4, I think, of the flare, this current flare. Before that, I had like one good day, and then there was like 3 or 4 bad days before that. Certainly going through a very bad run in February, which I think is fairly normal. I'll have to have a look and see if it is as normal as I think. Oh, now the puppies finished their breakfast. We thought they loved it. They had something different for breakfast this morning, but they've both left some. Oh well. I'm gonna have my breakfast. That's what I did yesterday. I made almond milk, did my overnight oats. So I did achieve something yesterday. I think that was about it. And I made dinner. Go me. That was a grand achievement for yesterday. Yes, I'm going to have my breakfast now, and then I'm going to see. I want to do a bit of food prep, or the vegetables that came the other day. I'm trying to think maybe I can sit and do them. And I also want to show you what I'm decluttering, because obviously I'm not going to be doing any more today. So I thought I'll show you that over there, so I can put it away and not have that mess sitting there, because it's starting to annoy me. There's just got bits and pieces everywhere, and not having the ability to, one, tidy up, two, get things cleaned. Yeah. It's making me feel sorry for myself, I think, and get annoyed. Anyway, it's getting back home, so I will check back in with you a bit later on. So I'm still not feeling great, but I have managed to get in the kitchen and do a bit of the food prep, or the vegetable prep that I wanted to get done. So I've made up a salad in that one there. So I've got a lot of lettuce there. I had 2 lettuces this week. Done my crudités, the cucumber, capsicum and carrot. I've also shredded some carrot. Got some broccoli in there, more red purple cabbage. Got my green beans, they were topped and tailed. That's the last of what I had last week. And another bag all ready to go. They kept really well, as you can see. Then sorry, the fridge is making noise. And pumpkin diced. Don't know who's going to have that. I might bake for some salads or give to the dogs. But I wanted to get that cut, and that's some cooked one I did. So half one's in there, and the other half went in the air fryer. Some for the dogs tonight, and that's the leftovers. Sliced capsicum, because I figure if I need it diced for a recipe, I can just grab it out and dice it. There's some bok choy in that container, and some sugar snap peas that I got rid of the other day. So they're all ready. My berries are in there. I haven't done the strawberries yet. Kevin is having this for lunch. I had it the other day. It's a spring roll Asian noodle salad, and I've got a plate. I'm going to have my usual mango salad, and I also did the overnight oats. I think I already said that this morning. Leftovers from last night's dinner. We had a potato satay, and then this is This is Christy's food area. I'm going to marinate some tofu, because we might have a bowl. Oh, there's lunch on it. So yeah, and I've still got these chickpeas. I've got to pull them out. So I see then they'll still be okay to eat right now. So yeah, that's the state of the fridge. Pretty full, but that's a lot of food prep done. So I'm pleased I've got that done. Oh, I've still got to cut up a watermelon and try and fit that in the fridge. Don't know quite where that's going to go. Okay, so this is the stuff that I found in the kitchen this week to get rid of. I think I might have already showed you some. I'm not sure. I'll run through it again just in case. So this is need to get put away. This stuff I'm going to put in the van. Chopsticks and cleaning cloths. They used to just get stored. The collapsible containers, we take them for travel, but obviously we can use them in the minivan as well. So they'll go in there. And I thought my container might be a good one for storing things like our cutlery, just in a tray, or like utensils, something or other. I thought might be handy. Even putting them in there might be better, although we will take this when we go on holidays again. I did have all the dog bowls here, but I've used them for breakfast this morning, so I'll put them back in here and just keep this one for their water. They should go in the buffer unit. And then this is what I am donating. So as you can see, not a lot. Well, actually, these are getting thrown out because it's empty. I took all the tea out and that into the food waste stuff, and I've got a spare lid. I should check I haven't got any broken ones. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but I don't know what happens to the container for that. It's been missing for a while. An apron, it's a nice Disney apron, but it's got a big oil stain on it. I don't know what happened to it. You can see that. There you can see it's pretty icky. Look, I don't know how to get it out. I've tried, I think, a few times. And I've also got my new apron that I've got, but it's like really hard there. I'll see if Thea knows. Maybe she might know some way to get out of it, but I really don't need 3 aprons anyway. And I love my new one that I got. And then some utensil things. Don't use. We use a small one of these, but we never use the big ones of these, so they can go. Some glass containers. I just We do use them occasionally. We've got other ones that will do the job. Some little baking things. I think Christy's going to put some of these aside for when she moves out, which is probably going to be the middle of the year, which will come around fast. A couple of plates and one little bowl. Again, just to reduce what we have a little bit. And I don't know what that came with. Came with something, but I don't need it. So I'm going to deal with all this stuff now, so at least I can get this table cleared off.